Hello dear students, today we are going to see synonyms and antonyms. So first we will see about synonyms. So the definition of synonym is synonyms are the words that mean the same or have similar meanings in the context. So in other words, synonym means the word with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. So as the name implies, synonyms are words that mean the same or have similar meanings in context. So, the word synonym itself comes from the Greek language and is made up of the prefix syn. So, what do you mean by syn? It means that together with or same. And the root word onima, it means onoma, meaning name. So, its meaning is name. So, same name is synonym and that's why synonyms are the words that mean the same. Now, what are the examples of synonyms? So, when we are going to see examples of synonym, first example is fast. The synonym of fast is quick. Let us take one example. Rabbit is fast, rabbit is quick. Both sentences are having same meaning and that's why quick is a synonym of fast. Second example, beautiful, pretty. So, butterfly is beautiful, butterfly is pretty. Both are having same meaning and that's why pretty is a synonym of beautiful. Now, if we are going to see a picture, here the boy is very happy. We can say in another words, the boy is cheerful, the boy is glad, the boy is delighted. So, cheerful, glad, delighted, elated are the synonyms of happy because they convey same meaning and that is why happy is having synonym like glad, cheerful, delighted, etc. Now, if we are going to see the word good, good is having so many synonyms like fantastic, superb, great, amazing, excellent, wonderful. All these are synonyms of good. Now, next one is how to learn synonyms. So, the first way is obviously dictionary. So, through dictionary, we can check the same words and we can learn the similar words or synonyms. Second one is thesaurus. Through thesaurus also, we can find out the same meaning words that are synonyms. Now, what is the importance of synonyms? So, synonyms are used in variety of situations, not only for variety, but to express thoughts or ideas in another, often more emphatic manner. So, one place where the use of synonym is must in writing, when an item or idea must be repeated to the reader. Instead of using the same word over and over, the use of synonyms make for a more entertaining read. So, let us take synonyms can make your writing more specific and descriptive. So, example is the old car went down the road. Now, see how synonyms can make your writing more specific and descriptive. Here, I use second sentence, the old jalopy puttered down the highway. If you are going to see car and jalopy, I have used jalopy instead of car. Now, puttered instead of went, I have used puttered. And instead of road, I have used highway. So, same meaning is there, but the words are more specific and descriptive. And this is the importance of synonym. Now, let's take another example. My mom was upset when I broke her best vase. So see, here instead of upset, I have used the word angry. Instead of broke, I have used shattered. And instead of best, I have used favorite. So, same meaning is there, but see the difference between the sentences, how it is going to become more specific and descriptive. So, my mom was angry when I shattered her favorite vase. So, here you can find the another use of synonym in English is when we want to express something unpleasant and we choose a word which may make the difficult news a little easier to bear. Additionally, we sometimes use a synonym when we are trying not to upset anyone by speaking in a polite or inoffensive manner. So, these are the examples of importance of synonyms. Now, we will see antonyms. So, the definition of antonyms are words that have opposite meaning. So, opposite. So, antonyms are words that have opposite meaning. For example, day, night. So, these are some antonyms. Soft, hard. Tall, short. Narrow, broad. Slow, fast. So, hard is a antonym of soft. He is a tall. She is a short. So, short is a antonym of tall. Narrow is again antonym of broad and fast is antonym of slow. So, antonyms are also created by adding a prefix. So, prefix you know which we add before the root word, that is called as prefix. So, here are some prefix. First one is a miss. So, first word is a understanding. Here we have used miss. This is the prefix and we have created antonym as a misunderstanding. Second is appear. Here we have used dis. So, through dis we have created antonym of appear, that is a disappear. Next, mal, M-A-L. Nutrition, malnutrition. So, through mal we have created antonym of nutrition. Next one, sufficient, and here we have used in. So, through in we have changed it into antonym, so insufficient. Next, happy, here we have used un, so happy, unhappy. So, through un or un we have created antonym of happy. So, through miss, dis, mal, in, un we have created, by this prefix we have created antonyms of these words. So, antonyms are useful ways to learn new words and it enriches your vocabulary. So, thank you so much for listening attentively, and I know that you know the importance of antonyms and synonyms and how they are useful in vocabulary building. Thank you once again.